Kim knows.
I just started dying. She did.
Kim,
so she clearly knows the song.
What's up with you? What's up with me?
He was singing better
Thank you guys
but he was
for yesterday, by the way.
You're very
for lunch.
welcome for lunch. Yesterday was a great
Thank you for bringing
place.
us to a dope spot.
You liked it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was bomb.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fredo,
Well,
can you
that's
come sit down, please? Come on, hurry
Like
up.
he brought a chair over
Hurry
here.
up. Look, there's a chair here for you and everything.
No
Come
reason.
sit down. It's okay. And just like that, I'm going to start the show. Welcome everyone to Pandagasms. Woo! And I am your host, Panda. Woo-hoo. And I have my lovely co-host, Big Cat.
Big Cap in the building.
All right, Big Cap, Big Cap, Big Cap. And today, you guys, we are coming to you live and direct from Carolina, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
And we have our wonderful, lovely, what can we call you? Like our concierge, our driver,
Our everything.
our plug, our everything. What would you, you know what?
He was our tour guide.
Our tour guide,
For one
Adan. Adan, introduce yourself, honey.
Adan Adolfo Cebollero Adan.
Mm,
Y'all heard that? That was authentic.
right. All right, and Miss Adan, tell us a little bit. Oh, sorry. And we have my
Yeah,
two
the rest of the people
brothers,
here.
Hilario and Alfred, and we have Miss Kim, my lovely brother's wife. Now that we have introduced the whole cast, dearly beloved, we are gathered here to
my
talk
God.
about Puerto Rico. Yo, let me tell y'all something. This island, I'm coming back. I have to. So we came on here for my birthday. My birthday was June 30th. I think that was 2 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah. It was 2 days ago.
That's how much fun we had. Everything's a blur. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin. Let me start with the planning process. Okay, so I don't know what the hell told me I was coming to Puerto Rico for my birthday, but I said it and we booked in March?
Mm-hmm.
We booked
I
around
think so,
March.
yeah.
And then I was like, all right, you guys, I'm going to start planning our excursions. Let's see what we're going to do. And then Candace started sending me stuff and Googling things. I'm like, ooh, this looks good. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, it was me and Heather. We were planning for me and Melina's birthday. Because, you know, Melina's birthday is coming up. Yeah, so that's what happened. We were planning something for
Shout
me
out,
and
Heather.
Melina. Happy birthday, Melina. Shout out to Heather and Jermaine. So yeah, we were planning our birthdays, and that's why we decided June 29th to July 3rd so that I would be here for my birthday and we wouldn't be flying for Melina's birthday. That's how it started. And then I invited Candace. She started sending me stuff. And then it spiraled out to me just inviting the whole family. And that's how we're all here now today. So leading up to the trip, I started looking for stuff because I like to organize and plan things. And I started finding stuff and I was reading the fine print. I found the house on VRBO because I always go back and forth between Airbnb and VRBO. So I found the house. I'm like, you guys, this is the house. This is it. I love it. Like, I was like, the pictures are going to be bomb. There's a pool. It's close to the beach. All of that was great. I was like, oh, look at all this kitchen space. Candace likes to cook, you know, stuff like that. The norm. So I get an email about a month ago from this Adan guy. And I'm like, yo, they got a concierge. I copy, I paste it. I send it in the group chat. I'm like, you guys. And then remember, I was like, I want a chef to cook for me for my birthday. I don't want anyone to have to do anything. And then when he said all that, I was like, yo, you guys, he got a chef you can hook us up with. I'm lit. I'm happy. I'm feeling it. I'm like, word, this is about to be bomb. So I'm sending all the information. And then we make it here. And Adan picks us up. Talk about patience. Good God damn, this man has
he needed
patience.
it. He needed it.
He needed it with our group. He really needed to have patience with us because I swear to God, before we left the airport, we already gave him a run for his money, okay?
What y'all doing to him, Lord? You guys were fine.
You
it was
think
when I
so?
went to pick up Shanice.
Oh.
She's always the complicated one.
That was the adventure. I'm like,
Man,
where you at? I walked out
listen.
in the middle of the street. I'm like, I don't see you. It's like, no,
That's our Shanice.
I'm on the JetBlue side. I'm like, oh, all right.
So I felt bad because I left my laptop on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Who does that?
Right. No one else does that but me. So here's the thing. I never travel with my laptop, but we said we were going to do a show from Puerto Rico. So that's why I brought the laptop. Cool. So I leave the laptop under the seat in front of me. I'm doing everything. Like I even asked the flight attendant, did I leave anything? And he's like, nope, everything looks good. So I had like another pair of eyes because I ain't shit. So once he confirmed that, I was like, all right, cool. So me and the kids, we get off the plane because we're the last row on the flight.
I know.
So we get off and we go through everything. We're about to go do our COVID stuff, and I can't find our IDs. And I'm like, oh shit, my laptop is on the plane. All of our IDs were in the laptop because I didn't bring my purse. So that was my quote unquote purse until I got to the house. Yo, listen, having to go all the way back from the exit, quote unquote, because we're about to get out the airport.
Yeah,
now. We're about
the
to
door was right there.
We're giving the
door
military guards.
was right there.
We're giving the military guards our COVID test and everything, right?
They're looking at us like we're some creeps now.
Right. And now I'm like, oh shit, I'm running through the airport. I'm talking Spanish to security guards, trying to figure out what can I do to get my laptop. He's like, La oficina. So I have to go to the office. She's taking mad long. I'm like, damn, bitch, could you hurry up? I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
She's taking her sweet time. But I'm like, okay, I get it. My emergency is not someone else's emergency. So now I'm talking to myself. I'm like, calm down. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to wait this out. You got to wait it out. So I'm calming down. I'm like, just breathe, Panda, breathe. It only took an hour because I had to go from the entrance now all the way back to the gate. So I had to go back through security, take my shoes off. That TSA pre-check don't mean shit in Puerto Rico. Let me tell you. Okay? Because the TSA pre-check that I have on the mainland, I could get through the line and no problem. I don't got to take my shoes off. I don't have to put my bag through everything. Well, I do have to put my bag through stuff, but I don't have to take my shoes off and all that extra stuff. None of that. I was like, damn. Cool. I get through the gate, and y'all remember that walk from the gate to the exit, right?
Oh, yeah.
I had to do that shit all over again. Okay? Finally get to the gate. The guy's like, oh, this laptop is really nice. Motherfucker, I know. That's why I came back. Give me my shit. So now I got to go all the way back to where you guys are at the exit. So I get the laptop. I go down that long-ass hallway. I didn't make the wrong turn this time where we went to go to the carousel to get our luggage. Yo, we were following two people because they got off the same flight.
This one.
We were going the wrong way.
And then all this, we were just sitting in the parking lot. Like,
yes.
Okay.
While Adan is sitting patiently waiting, just texting me like, hey, you guys all right? And I'm like, no, I left my laptop.
It only took an hour.
So fine, we are out the airport. Finally made it back to everybody. We get back to the guards. I give them
After she
me and the
yelled at us
kids.
because we're not where we're supposed to be.
Yes, and so I finally get back
we were supposed to be.
back by the carousel, and I ask the security guard, where do I give my QR code for my COVID test? And he points me to the other exit. So I go the opposite direction from where they are. So I call, and so the guy's like, where's Sean and Amaya? I'm like, good question. Where are they? So I call them, and I'm like, you guys, where are you? The security guards are asking me for y'all, and they're like, where you left us? I'm like, what? I don't see you. Now my phone is on 15%. And you know how I feel when my phone is less than 15%. To me, in my head, my shit's about to die. Okay, so now I'm panicking even more. I can't find my kids. Finally got my laptop. I know homeboy's outside waiting like a motherfucker for us.
Sounds about right. Sounds about Amanda.
So, my head is like... Anyway, I finally find where you guys are. We get out the airport. Adan's like, did you go upstairs? I'm like, shit, you guys, we got to go back in, go up the escalator, and go outside. So then I call him yes.
On the next floor.
Right. I'm like, yes, we're upstairs outside the escalator now. So everybody's like, where is he? I'm like, I don't know. I've never been here before. You're looking for the same guy I'm looking for. I don't know what he looks like. Where is he? I don't know. I just got here with you. Finally shows up. He gets us in the car, and we got, what is it? Medallas, the beer from Puerto Rico. Come on, give us some insight to you, how you started your business, how you hooked us up with the chef. Where can we, give us everything, all of it. Why you started, why you don't want to stop, all of it.
I mean, he's one-stop shop. Like, he provides everything.
Legit.
Please, no incriminations here.
No incrimination, but everything.
Like,
You
as
got
far
the
as
floor.
excursions, trips, vehicles, food.
And he didn't just do like excursions for like, you know, us tourist people.
Exactly.
He did the underground, you know, tourist stuff. He took us where the natives go. You know,
Special
when you
beach.
walk on the beach and everybody's like, yeah, you ain't from around here. That's the kind of excursions you need to go on.
For real.
Those are the good ones.
When you told me that, I'm like, they really said
Yes.
that? No, they
When we were at the beach in Louisa, and we rented the chairs and the umbrella. The guy was like, "What are you guys doing here? Tourists never come here." And we're like, "Our driver."
Like, we was brought here, my man. I'm sorry. All the problems. Talk to the guy in the van.
Right, the driver. He's with us. Go. It's your turn.
Well, thank you again. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Nothing. I started 6 months ago with a different company with a buddy and decided to split and start my own stuff and you know, help out my family through the concierge service. And
So is this a family business?
No.
No. Okay. So how do you connect with the people? You just started 6 months ago, so congratulations, because the first 3 years of entrepreneurship is hard as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You're building your customers, and you know, with us being here, I gotta go off of trust. You know, I get this random email and I'm like, shit, I gotta trust this dude. So how do you build trust through emails and phone calls and people international?
I try to sound as professional as possible,
Which you did.
know,
Thank you.
And give my numbers out quick, because if you have doubts, you can give me a call. And it's just like,
yes,
talk
you
on the
are very
phone,
quick.
Whatever you guys need, like whatever issues are going on, I can probably resolve it on this side. And you know, I started this business because, you know, money.
Right? We all like money.
And it's true about that entrepreneurship, because this is not my first business.
Really? What were
I
you
crashed
doing
and burned
before?
at least like 4 other ones. And then
See?
it's like you start learning little by little.
As you go, you
And-
figure out what works and what doesn't.
Exactly.
Yep.
And yeah, it's just been enjoying it ever since, showing people a different side of the island. Most people don't enjoy it. They come here and they're like, oh, let's just go to San Juan. I'm like, San Juan is trash. Let's just go somewhere else.
And let me tell you, he has all the good places to go to
Yes.
outside of San Juan. Don't get me wrong. As a tourist, seeing San Juan for the first time, it was great.
Beautiful.
However,
Seeing the island as a whole is totally different.
the greenery, the authentic food, the people are so friendly, so nice. There hasn't been any type of odd feeling at all.
No,
I've never felt.
Well.
No, but
Until you look through that window, you're like, why is there 2 cars that?
Oh my goodness.
Outside my house. Oh no.
So that was the night of my birthday, guys.
Amanda being Amanda.
Amanda was a Mandarin. We talked about this. Amanda was a Mandarin. So I was a little bit elevated that night of my birthday, as I am owed to. Ma'am, we are not going to measure my inebriation.
She touched the clouds a little bit. She
I
was
was
fine.
a tad bit elevated, and after all the festivities of the family finished, I'm on like 1:30, after the chef was like 1:30, 2 o'clock. You know, everybody's in bed, and it's just me and Shanice left up. And we hear the car, and I'm eating now because I'm like, shit, I need something to bring me down. So I'm eating a cup of macaroni, and I'm like, that's the chef's car. And Shanice is like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is. And I'm calm because I'm so... Anyway, so she goes, she looks at the front door, and she's like, you're right. It is the chef's car. And I'm like, I know. I heard it. So she's like, the door's open. I'm like, yeah, this shit's weird. So I think that was the only time, but that was because of all the things we did earlier that day. And my mind got real creative because I watch a lot of TV with shoot 'em up bang bang shit. And people. So not even, because my sister-in-law sent me a movie of the Airbnb where the guy was recording everything the people were doing and kidnapped them. And I'm like, thanks for sending me this movie when I'm about to go away.
Yo, wait a minute.
No, not
That
it
was
was
the other
Millie.
sister-in-law,
It was
not me.
Really?
Anthony's wife.
Oh,
She sent me.
Lord.
She was like, "You guys should watch this." She was like, even though it's a bad thing to watch right before you go on vacation, you should watch this movie. And I'm like, so I watched it, so I'm all on edge, like, shit, they're gonna get us.
Thank you, Millie. Shout out.
Shout out to Millie.
Mind
Anthony.
you, she told us on the slide that she was just gonna grab her daughter and go.
Cause I went to go get my brother.
She wasn't gonna do she didn't care about no one
I
else.
did.
Leave the boys.
I did care about everyone, but
Mind you, my room's right there beside hers.
whenever I wake people up to go do stuff with me, they be like, what is wrong with you? Calm down. I went to go get my brother. I woke him up. I'm like, yo, there's 2 cars outside the house on the lawn. He's like, oh, it's just the chef. And he goes back in the room. So fuck it. Nobody don't want to wake up and save the day with me. I'm going to save the day, and me and my kid, we are out. So that was that. But outside of that, I felt extremely safe here. Y'all don't
My
judge
question
me.
is, where's your escape plan? You guys didn't have a vehicle.
We don't need a vehicle. I was going to open the door over here, and I was going to jump the fence and get out. You see how the fence interweaves?
How are you gonna help your
I was
daughter?
going to put...
with her
Listen,
ankle?
she would have been all right. She just did a waterfall, sis. We was going to get through.
Adrenaline.
Right. We was getting through. We was getting through. So, yes.
We were gonna die.
Adan took us to
You
El
had her-
Junque.
She had it all thought out. You
Hold
had
on.
I
El
see, I see.
Junque?
No.
What?
Naguabo.
Say it again.
Naguabo.
That sounds like
town.
Niagara. Oh. So, okay. So,
Not
it's,
giving out the spots. So
we're not giving out the spot.
You gotta send that deposit first.
Exactly.
You gotta pay for the deposit to
Exactly.
see this beautiful waterfall. Listen, I was scared shitless out of my mind. Out of my mind.
So I created
But-
twice.
Yes. Adan was like, you gotta conquer your fears today. And I'm like, God damn it, I can't die on my birthday.
While you was in the midst of conquering
While
the
I'm
fear.
in the middle, sliding down these rocks, through this waterfall to get to this calm pool, and he's just talking me through it. I'm lying. My daughter was the brave one. And I was like, fuck it. I can't chicken out. And my daughter is like 10 feet ahead of me. Like,
Down
come
in the
on,
water.
you can do this. And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm scared.
Yep.
And then it's like, don't look where you've been. Look at me to where you want to go. And I'm like, shit, I'm trembling on this rock. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. He's
That's
like, yes,
how
you
she
can.
holds on,
I was like, I swear to God, I was holding on to the rock like, I can't
She
do this.
didn't move.
I can't do this. I was like, I can't do this. And Shanice's like, yes, you can. I'm like, no, I can't. And Adan is like, look at me. I'm like, I am. I can't do this.
It's not going back now. You gotta
I
slide.
was so scared. He's like, just stay low, and keep sliding. He's like, the rocks are hot, but just keep sliding. You'll live. And I'm like, okay.
It's a booty explosion.
While you over here
Oh my God.
reliving your death sentences, I was keeping him from jumping off the rock.
Oh, was Alfred trying to fly off the rocks?
You was trying to fly?
Alfred,
No.
He really
you
was.
just gotta go to the spots where everybody else is jumping.
Yeah,
You think
he
you
wanted
can jump off at a certain spot.
Yeah.
No, he wanted to. He kept inching it, and then I kept looking, then he kept coming back. He kept
You
inching
should have told me I
further.
would have taken you.
Yeah.
And then he's like, look, Kim, there's a swing. Don't you want to go over there and swing
Nope.
on the swing? Because then it's like, Kim, don't you want to jump off with me? Come on. No.
Speaking of the swing, Adan was telling us some horror stories about that swing. Do you want to fill them in?
Yeah, well, it's not the swing he was seeing. I know the one you're talking about.
Oh,
You talking about
Yeah.
the sit down
There's
swing.
one that where they were jumping off in the backside. There's a swing that was way higher, and you gotta commit. You can't just go up there on that swing and say, "Hey, fuck it, I'm gonna do it." No. You gotta be like, "Hey, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let go." And a lot of people don't, and when they swing back, they let go and fall on top of the rocks. The last story I heard before they cut the swing was some tourist girl came, smashed her face, her eye was out of her head, a bunch of crazy stuff, and then another one was this was a local guy. He hit his head, walked out, and that night died.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like
So
you got to
far-
commit for those things. You got to be extreme. You got to be extremely committed.
Yes. We were in a really calm area. Adan did a great job in keeping the kids safe. I don't think my kids ever showed me any type of bravery like this before to just trust a random person. But I guess because I trusted them, they were like, fuck it. My mom says it's cool, I'm going. They rode the current in the waterfall all the way down, and they just like let the current take. There was nowhere for them to go. It was, you saw the
I saw the pool,
and
yeah.
it just stops. And underneath, there were the rocks, and they were able to stand up on it. And it was such a dope experience. I am going to post pictures and have it up on the YouTube channel and on the Facebook and Instagram, so you guys will absolutely see the waterfall that I am referring to. So, Adan, give us some more about how you started the business and some more about you. Tell us about your business.
Well, I started, like I said, I started with a friend of mine, and he actually started. He bought a kayak, and I bought a kayak, and it was supposed to be just renting kayaks on the beach. But we were doing this in Culebra. We have two sister islands here. We have Vieques and Culebra.
Okay.
And then we were doing it in Culebra because his family is well known over there. And, we could do a lot of things over there. But the whole ferry situation started happening. So once we had to come back to the main island, I'm like, we can't just rent kayaks at the beach. We got to do something else.
Right.
And but it's really me, decided, hey, let's try to do other things because snorkeling does money, guided tours do money, this does money. Let's try these other avenues to see where it goes because the beach we were at, we're making maybe like, I don't know, $200, $300 a weekend.
Wow. Yeah, that's not enough. Because after you guys split it, that's
Right.
nothing.
We did
That's
it
shit.
for like the first couple months. We just let it build up.
Okay,
Yeah.
you had to.
Yeah,
You
but-
had to let it
And
grow.
we reinvested in other things, but nothing. It got to a point where I was doing majority of the work. I built the website. I built the Facebook. I built the Instagram. I did
Usually
this,
that's how it
did this.
goes.
I answered all the emails. I talked to all the clients, and I'm like, well, I don't need 49%. I need
100% if I'm
Right.
doing all the work.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do my own thing. I still gotta go get divorced. But he don't know, but I don't matter. I'm making my own money.
Yeah.
And from there, the routes I took you guys and stuff I established over there with the other company.
Nice.
And from there, we just building, trying to find new places. Now I only have the east and the west on lockdown, and now trying to build like a central river excursion that we go through like the mountains and stuff like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
really fun stuff. All waterfalls.
How do you get connected to the Airbnbs?
Well, it's the Airbnbs you're staying in. They're for my family.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
This is my aunt's house, and then I grew up in this house. I grew up in the other house too. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
rent one another. So I know the houses very well, and she has her own business plus this, and she was like, I can't
Do
balance,
both. Yeah.
trying to answer these people's questions and trying to help them find
Right.
things and that. Well, I'm like, well, I could take care of that.
Right.
And that's how I send my connections to, I send
Yeah.
my emails out a
Right.
month before you get here and be like, hey, have you had any trouble trying to find this, that,
Because
or
I
whatever?
sure the hell did have
Oh, I
problems.
know. That's why I send them out.
Good. Man, when that
Uh,
email came through, you released a lot of stress off of my shoulders.
By the way, she wanted to fight before she got here.
She always wants
On
to
the
fight.
phone. She's
Who?
like, you and me
You.
gotta fight when we get there.
Me?
And I'm like, I don't know what I did. I'm gonna let you
Oh,
win
this one?
because
I
I'll
believe
make sure I win the lawsuit.
Sounds
She
about
beat me
right.
up, man.
Why did I
She
want
wanna
to
fight.
fight? Why did I want to
Sounds
fight?
about right.
Was
I
I
don't remember.
panicking about something?
It was over
Probably.
something, but it was like I knew it was all love.
It was, and I did, and I was like, yo, when I get there, I feel like I've
Yeah.
known you forever. I'm gonna have to give you a big hug,
Yeah, no.
and that's the first thing I said. I said, abrazos, oh no, and he was like, abrazos, and we gave each other the biggest hug, like we knew each other forever. I think I talked to him more than I spoke to y'all throughout the day. So between running the daycare, organizing this trip, trying to keep my kids together, having a social life, and being in school, listen, you took a lot of stress off of my shoulders.
That's what I'm
Planning
here
this
for.
shit out. All I had to do was collect the money. That was the easy part.
Yeah,
And tell you to put it together.
Yes. And then,
Yeah.
listen.
It was awesome.
that's the hardest part for me.
And
Everything else is easy.
Yeah. So see, yes, you have to, when you're an entrepreneur, you definitely have to have a solid team that you can delegate tasks to because you'll drive yourself crazy. You have to have a good team, a good support system to delegate tasks.
He does. He has his alter egos.
Yep. And he has his aunts, and that's what I'm saying. Like his aunt put him on, and that's how it should be. That's exactly the way.
No, she
Things
saw
should go.
potential in me. She's like, well, fuck it, let's see what you can do.
And so far, I hope Auntie is proud of the decision she made.
As far
Because
as
we
I
are
see.
proud of the decision she made.
Hey, I'm
Because
just
you're a
waiting for her to put
solid
me in
ass
the
dude.
will.
There we go.
Sure. Okay.
You know what?
That's not right.
Which house you want? The yellow one, or the red one? I'll take the red.
Yeah, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I like the
You have to
rooftop.
stay on the red one, yeah.
So we saw the pictures of the red one. You're right, but for me, it's the rooftop. The
Yeah, no,
rooftop
this is
here.
nice.
The rooftop here
Well,
takes the
I
cake.
just saw the Supreme rooftop.
Yo, man, that was breathtaking.
Was
It
it
was.
another beautiful view?
It was breathtaking. I saw Isla Verde. I saw the whole beach.
Which
I
beach?
could see the airport
From his house? Nice.
From the top floor. I could see the whole tarmac. I could see
Nice.
the planes getting ready to take off, seeing them landing. I said, oh yeah, I can do this. I can put a hammock right up here. And
And
we
just
get right
chill.
up
That's
there.
what we
And
were
there's a
saying.
pool up there. And there's a pool up there too.
That's what
That's
we were
dope.
saying.
Yo, I was
We
like,
get a
forget the
hammock up
pool.
here,
I
this
ain't gonna
rooftop.
worry about the pool the whole time I'm up here.
That's dope.
I'm proper
The
chair
drink.
calling the day.
The drink that you gave us the other day, what's it called? Is that it right there?
Which one?
Is
The
that
one on
it?
the bus?
Yes,
Yes.
the one on the
On
bus.
the tour? No, this is
Oh.
the same brand. This is Dos Maleras 5 and 5. But the one I gave you guys was the select. This is the lower tier. The select is the top.
Okay.
Well, there's a higher one, but that's like mid grade. This is not low. This is really good. You can try some of this if you want.
Well, I'll try that later. Is that all Puerto Rican rum or no? Okay.
This gets this one specifically gets 5 years in the Caribbean, in Caribbean barrels, and then gets moved to Spain in 5 years in Spanish barrels.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh.
Yo, it's dope.
That's like 5 and 5.
5 and
dope.
5
Yeah.
makes
You
sense.
can read
Actually
that.
pretty cool.
It's
This
dope.
is dope.
Yeah, no, I've been my girlfriend's brother got me really into rum, and I've been enjoying it so far. That's really good. Dos Maderas, Diplomático, top tier for me. Maduro and Reserva Exclusiva.
You got room in your luggage.
I do, but that might put my bag over the weight limit.
Oh, yeah.
It'll put my bag over the weight
I
limit.
wonder if mine's is over the limit now with my 2 bottles.
We'll see, and if anything, give it to me.
Well,
That's
you
crazy.
should be able to have a mathematical equation with the bottle. Like it's a liter, it's this, all right.
A liter
It weighs
weighs
this much.
2.5
Gotta convert it
pounds.
to this.
You have to tell your aunt to put a scale in the house so we can weigh our suitcases to know how much alcohol.
Yeah, so how
I'll
much
let
we
you
can
know.
come home with.
Because that way
is
we
actually a
can
good idea.
do the math. Tell
Put it
her.
right there.
Yeah.
Just tell her.
Hanging weight, like when they do with fruits and stuff like that.
Yo, you know
Like,
what?
How many plátanos gonna take over?
Exactly.
Yes.
You understand.
Seriously.
A scale would have
With
been
bubble
perfect
wrap,
to weigh
red
our
below.
luggage.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Done, son.
Now the chef. Talk to us about the chef.
Oh my
Whoa.
God! Hold on.
Whoa.
The chef, the food was so good.
It
She can't get
was.
over
The
it.
chef, let me tell you,
Like,
my birthday dinner was amazing. So his name is Chef William. Is
Chef
he
William Monegro.
oh my
William
God!
Monegro.
I was
Is he-
full off the appetizers. Like, stop it.
Is
Yeah.
he family as well?
No,
Okay.
He needs to be. He is.
Oh, I consider him family.
Right.
Our motto is: if you left hungry, it wasn't Chef William,
Oh,
because he makes sure there is no complaints. I have been in plenty of parties that we get to the main course, and I get plates back fully as we left them out there, like untouched. They're like, I can't. And I'm talking about top tier plates. I'm talking about lobster and ribeye. I'm talking about like real good plates, and there's just like
He'll put you in a
food
comida coma.
Yeah.
A comida coma.
you're gonna have a food baby, might
An
have twins.
appetizer coma.
You don't know.
listen.
Comida
But so
coma.
Chef William was actually brought on by my aunt as well. She knew him longer. I only known him for I'd say like 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
You know, but the things that down here on the island, you could tell who's about it and who's not real quick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, he's a worker. His ambition is cooking. You know, but he's like me. He like, hey, if I gotta cook this day, that's fine. I'm gonna go fix a car this day. I'm gonna sell plants this day.
He's a hustler.
He does everything just like I do, and that's why our energies match real well.
Right.
And we just keep each other in check. And that day, actually, when he came here, he blew a tire on his way over.
I remember.
And then that night, my van broke. That's why the van was in front.
You
Right.
And then his tire blew out for the second time in the same
yeah.
way.
You
That's why his car was there. And
Yes.
I came in another car to pick him up with Victor
Yes.
and take them all out to their house.
creeps.
So,
But
this
Chef William,
Listen, so it looks like my birthday was just a bad day for some people and then a panicky night for me. But it all ended out
But
right.
the
it was a great day.
It was a great day.
Until it started raining.
Right.
Everything else was
You know
good.
what?
It's true.
It was a dope day.
We didn't mind the rain.
We didn't.
No,
The
we
rain
didn't.
was good.
No, the rain here. can
Yeah,
be
the
really,
rain here is
relaxing.
different. It is relaxing. And especially the fact that we chose the bedrooms by the pool. Oh,
Heaven.
I love the sound of the water.
Water.
Did you hear
Okay,
the cookies at night?
I don't know.
I hear the cookies at night.
Listen,
Oh yes, I did hear that. I did hear that.
I was
But the pool is everything. That pool is
with the
everything.
bed and the big
If you
window.
like white noise and you like the sliding doors, picking the room by the pool is the best ever. Like,
It was amazing.
oh my God. Woo. That pool.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about
So
that.
you have to explain that this house has 7 bedrooms.
Yes. So we
Well,
had
yeah,
a nice little goose chase trying to find the rest of the bedrooms in the house. It was so funny. We get here and we find the first 5, and we're like, so where's everyone else gonna sleep? And then, was it Amir that came outside and saw the stairs going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so my son found the stairs on the side of the house, and he's like, look, there's stairs. So I'm going up the stairs with him, and I have the keys in my hand. And I'm like, oh shit, there's another house up here, a whole nother apartment on the
with a
roof.
whole full kitchen.
It has a
2
full kitchen,
bathrooms, 2
2
bedrooms.
bedrooms, a living room area, and then the rooftop. Listen,
Heaven.
how much does your aunt want to rent this out to me for?
This is making her money, so now.
I know the Airbnb is probably going to make her more than me.
Whatever Airbnb or VRBO is doing that day.
Right,
I
makes
can't.
sense.
I have no control over that. I
Makes
just
sense.
make sure you guys are taken care of when you get here.
Get here and when we leave.
Yeah.
If you solicit my services, you're taken care of. Let me get you that.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, it's that's something that I have no clue,
Salud.
Gracias.
no
Yes,
insight
Papa.
into. All I can do is run my business and get the
Thank
leads I
you.
need.
Right. So we will be checking in with you for a return, as well as just if you got
Yes.
the plug for realty. I'm gonna look into the stuff to.
I'm
move
trying to
out
see
here.
if I get you the building that he saw today,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you'll have the penthouse,
Yes.
and it's at the top. And man, the view up there, like
Yes.
I just need space for
Yeah,
when my
I'm
family
sorry.
visits.
Penthouse is
I
like the
just need
17th
space
floor.
for when y'all visit me
Yo.
on my birthday every year
Yo.
or every 3 months, like Toya
I'm
said.
coming every 3 months if you move down here. Stop playing.
Fact.
Toya said every 3 months. Justin, you gotta
I'm
run
gonna
the
find
car
a
wash.
Puerto Rico
I know.
husband.
That's okay. I'll make way.
Yeah, there
Definitely
we
gonna
go.
make way.
Okay,
Pick
as
up
long
a
as
stray
you're
dog.
here too.
I'll send them your
That's
way.
it.
Thank you.
You know, pick up a stray dog.
I know plenty.
You know what?
1 on 4, 1 on 2. You know,
Un sato.
un sato.
Un sato?
You know,
What's a sato? Let's explain to
That's
the
a
listeners.
stray dog.
A sato is a stray dog. Okay, we've learned something new today.
Yeah,
smell
straight
1 on
dog
4,
shit.
1 on 2, baby. Hey,
Salud, salud.
Salud.
He just gave us some of his rum that he was talking about
Yes.
earlier.
We are going to give it a nice little taste
Oh, I had some of this earlier.
and
so yeah.
see.
Y'all
Yeah,
got
with
to
a view.
taste it.
This
And
smells
see
like
how
what
it
they had on
smells.
that bread pudding yesterday at that restaurant.
So it smells very, very nice.
Good, right?
What? That bread pudding, I was like, damn, and I only ordered
This is
one.
nice. This is very nice.
I was
looking
going
at
to order
John's
another
pudding when it
one
came
just
out.
to go. And
Fredo,
it
do you
came
want
out nice and warm, like bread pudding is supposed to. That restaurant was nice.
La Cuevita del Mar.
one
That's
more
the name of the
time?
restaurant.
One more time for the name of the restaurant.
La Cuevita del Mar.
And where was that located?
La Calle Luisa. But there's like 5 around the whole island.
La Calle Luisa. But there's a few around the rest
The
of the
Calle
island.
Luisa is where to go visit. Like, if you really want to have the
Experience.
real like experience where people go hang out and visit, La Calle Luisa is good.
Okay.
You'll have like a lot of good people there, a lot of good restaurants, like and good variety. You got Caribbean, you got Italian, you got Asian,
Yeah, you saw that
Mexican.
Italian.
Yeah, I saw the Italian restaurant across the street.
The Italian restaurants really.
When we come
Mangiare.
back.
Mm.
Definitely
The
when we
dude
come
takes
back.
an hour to prepare your food, but
But it's
it's
worth
all
it.
fresh. He's making the ham, like the pasta, the meat, the sauce.
Everything.
man. Order the vodka sauce. I haven't tried any of
Oh.
it. That's why I said go for that one.
Vodka sauce.
Yeah.
What
He's
was,
stuck with that one. He hasn't tried it. He hasn't gone past it.
you guys, what
I
was your
get it.
what was your
And
favorite
if
part?
you go, you gotta go talk to Alice.
Talk to
the
Al.
waiter.
What's my favorite part?
Favorite part of the trip. Go.
Mr. Krabs.
Ah, yes. We got to talk about Mr.
I'm sorry.
What's up laughing like that?
Oh, Hilario. Do
I
you
got
have
it.
your
You gotta
phone?
be a tourist, not
I got
Do
it.
you have your phone?
Yeah.
Please
Good
tell
thing you
us.
stuck your
Yeah.
nail in
Tell
there.
us about
I knew
Mr.
that
That would have
Krabs.
sucked.
So,
Okay.
Now see,
hold on, wait, time out, real quick. I was trying to get Alfred to talk,
Yeah, go
but
ahead.
he doesn't want to speak, so we had to change.
He's gonna finish cooking
the
the food. We
topic.
can let him.
He's
do
gonna
that.
go to the grill. Thank you.
grill?
Yeah, he
He's
has
on the
chicken on the
grill. The chicken.
probably
working
right now.
Yep. So, Ilario,
No,
Oh, you took
let's
my job. Thank you.
let's talk about Mr.
Mr.
Krabs.
All right.
Go ahead, just Ilario.
So, as we're walking, taking
Who's we?
as we're all taking the hike on the trail.
The 11.
Oh yeah. So,
The
do you
11.
want to tell us the trail that we went on?
No.
No.
They gotta
Okay.
drop that
They
deposit.
gotta drop that deposit.
Send
All
that
right.
money.
It's in the town of Yabucoa, and that's all I can say.
When I
All
tell
right.
you that it's worth it, send the money. Don't play.
Send it. Go ahead.
Beautiful view, minus the crab.
So, as we're going through the forest,
The crab was beautiful.
me and Miss Big Cat is towards the back of the crew. So everyone walks past Mr. Krabs. Everyone notices Mr. Krabs, and they let him roll over. Big Cat here comes up to Mr. Krabs and say, "Oh,
Get the
he doesn't look alive." So she came closer, and the claw started to open and close slowly.
I mean, super slow.
So it kind of looked like he was dying in a way. So I understand where she might have felt bad, but at the same time,
She should not have felt bad.
Not at all. So
I'm a city girl. I don't need.
I wish we had video, but
We're
this-
not
this-
judging. We
yes.
are laughing with you because
So-
you're smiling so bright right now. Yes, honey.
As she gets closer to Mr. Krabs, she decides to touch Mr. Krabs.
She wants to touch Mr. Crab, y'all. Did y'all hear this?
So-
Big
I just
Cat.
wanted to touch the
City
claw.
girl.
Big Cat, the city girl.
The
Sees,
claw. It was
sees,
cute.
hold on.
What do you
Big
see
Cat.
cute about this right here?
Big
What do you see
Cat.
cute about that?
Look at
Big
the
Cat.
claw.
Look at the
guys.
muscle in the claw.
Shh.
Oh my goodness.
Let's make sure they understand this. Big Cat
Mhm.
sees a crab
Yes.
curled up in his shell.
Yes.
With his claw moving open, close,
Slowly.
open, close, slowly.
Yes.
And what do you do, Big Cat?
They get 4 times bigger.
Big
That was perfect timing if that was caught.
Big Cat puts her finger in the claw.
I
And
wanted to
fingernail.
make
her
sure
fingernail in the claw. And
that
this
it was still
is
alive.
what happens.
I was talking to it.
Did y'all hear that?
I got that on video.
Did y'all hear the gas? The gas is what took me.
It was the gas.
Hold on. Do the gas. Go. The damn crab got her finger and her fingernail.
Yes.
And she was trying to fling that motherfucker off of her finger.
It looked like
At
something off
first,
a
I did
cartoon.
like a slow fling, like come on, but then I realized he was like, nah, like I'm here. And I was like, oh shit,
I'm part of your life right now.
like you gotta get off, like you're not a nail. It was so cute though, but it did scare me.
Took a piece of paint.
Yes.
So,
He took a little
It's a-
bit.
just
rule
little
of thumb,
paint.
when you gotta pick up a hermit crab, you open your hand and put it in the sack.
That's what
And
he
let
said.
Like in the
Let it
palm, that
come
makes so
out,
much
let it
sense.
come out of the shell and walk out.
That's what Alfred said.
That makes so much
That's
sense.
what he said.
And they get way bigger than that. And
So the little thing I
start
saw-
like this big.
I know, it was so cute.
Mhm.
No, they get smaller than that too.
So she learned her lesson.
I want to touch another one,
She ain't learned her lesson.
Okay, I was
but I'm
wrong.
gonna pick it up and I'm gonna lay it in my hand and just watch it.
I lied. Big Cap did not learn her lesson about touching crabs.
She
Kim,
didn't
your
at all.
favorite part of the trip.
It was
Go.
so cute.
What? No, but
Hold
it was
on.
cute after he caught you.
It's Kim's turn. Kim, your favorite part of the trip. Go.
Laughing at me.
You guys, we're almost at 40 minutes. We can't keep
Oh,
the
so
listeners
messed
listening
up.
too long.
My favorite part of the trip, I think I just enjoyed everything really. So
Everything
Especially-
as a whole.
yes, the whole experience as a whole. I didn't
Okay.
take much pictures because I'm one of those in the moment kind of people, and
Yeah, I didn't take
this
much either.
whole entire trip was a in the moment. You had to be in the moment
Yeah, you had
to
to be here.
experience everything. All the food, all the flavors, all the colors, all the atmosphere, all the environment. You had to be
The
in
energy
the now.
here
So
is dope.
that's what I like
The energy
about
here
it.
is so friggin' dope. Like,
Manda.
what?
What's your
Everybody
favorite
just
part of the
minds their
trip?
business. So my favorite part of the trip was not liking my makeup, and but then liking it afterwards. So as everyone knows, I am not a girly girl. I don't do makeup. I don't do heels. I don't do all that flashy dashy shit. I wash my locks. I throw them up in a ponytail and I'm out. That's it. Like, give me some leggings and some sneakers, a t-shirt or a hoodie. I'm good. Like, I don't do the glitz and glamour thing, you know?
We know.
But it's okay to step out my box every now and well, not my box, but the box.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
It's okay to step out the box every now and again. And so I did it. I did the eyelashes. Candace did my face. And at first, what is it called? The two-tone color thing she had going on?
The foundation.
So she had eyeshadow, but she had 2 different colors of eyeshadow.
Right. And so for me, that's a lot, guys. You know, I don't do the makeup thing. The most I do is put on chapstick or a shiny lip gloss.
That's it.
And that's it. I'm really a plain Jane. I'm what you call basic because I don't do the extra shit. You know, I work with kids all day, so I'm simple. And then when I get to relax, I just like to relax. That's it. So I stepped out of the box and I got my face a semi-beat, and man, oh man, did I really, really enjoy it afterwards. I came out the room and it was just the whole stepping out the box. Come in. It was the whole stepping out the box and just trying something different. Yeah, trying something different. And
she
that
looked
was
very nice, y'all. She's just, she's just, she just got issues.
Right. So that was my favorite part of the trip. The whole stepping out of the box and facing fears, I think, was the theme for this trip, you know?
Hey, you didn't have to worry. You were going to slide right on top of me.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
We gotta let the listeners know this man is not hard to look at, okay?
Adan is a very attractive man, guys. But I am a very respectable woman in the community, and he has a very pretty girlfriend from the sounds of it. Because we walked in the van while they were on video, and I was like, oh shit, my bad. We were so sorry. But like, she seems cool. She understood. She got off the phone and let us shoot the shit with him. And she does, they cool. So I absolutely wouldn't try to slide down on top of him. If he was,
but if it just so happened,
no, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
He was.
Talk about the car you guys were looking for male prostitutes. I know.
No.
So no, when I tell you, Arnon got the hookup.
Right.
Whatever you need, Adan got it.
I was not looking for male prostitutes. I
Yes,
was just
you are.
No. There was a solicitation in the band. I don't know who started it.
I was curious if prostitution was legal in Puerto Rico. I was just curious. I was asking for the friends and them. It wasn't for me. No.
For the friends,
It's not illegal, but if you need the connection.
Right. Pay the
Put down the deposit.
Put that deposit.
Put down the deposit.
All right.
Exactly. There we go. I like it.
Big Cat.
I think, obviously, Mr. Krabs.
It was bittersweet for you.
It was. Once I realized I was still alive and I was still intact, I enjoyed Mr. Krabs, but I think it was Au San Juan. Even though we didn't spend a lot of time, it was just all the different colors, the stray cats,
the history.
You could look one way, it's the water. You could look the next way, it's the buildings. It was just, or you can look the next way, it's a statue. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, that statue. Remember, I was telling you.
It's just beautiful.
Puerto Rico has some beautiful history.
When I come back San Juan, I want to spend the
whole day.
You should.
And San Juan.
Definitely should. Like, I talk down about it, but I'm from here.
Right.
But
just like how we talk down about Boston. We're from Boston.
I always like dropping people off at the top where Morro is and make your way down to where the cruises are, because you'll find bars, you'll find restaurants, you'll find things that are interesting to look at all the way. We even have a cat sanctuary in there somewhere.
That's where the stray cats came from.
That might be.
If you see the cats with the ears cut off, those are from the sanctuary.
I saw some white cats like that.
Yeah.
They're from the sanctuary.
There was 2 cats
They don't get
alongside the
adopted,
building.
they just let them roam. And they always come back there to eat.
There was a lot at the playground that the kids were playing.
So when I move here, I can have a cat for you when you visit every 3 months.
Absolutely. You have to
Okay.
bring me to the
I
sanctuary.
met Monique.
Who's Monique?
I
The
met
cat?
Monique.
It's my mom's cat.
Beautiful freaking cat.
Are you a
yo.
mama's boy?
Of course.
Hey, that's okay.
Aw, it's
That's all right.
He's a
That's all right.
cat.
Same
Of
boat.
course he is.
There's
Same
no
boat.
issues here. I love my
Of
mom and my
course
dad the
he
same
is.
There's
way.
nothing wrong with loving your mom, but some
It's
some
nothing wrong with
men,
loving your parents.
right? There's nothing wrong with loving your parents. Some men just don't allow.
Oh, cut it
Is that Monique?
out.
That's how she
I
Yes.
spoke. That's
should
a
have
picture of Shorty.
came.
Oh, yeah. Yo, she has
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
eyes. She has
Some men
ice
do.
blue eyes.
Some men do
Get
too
She's
much.
out.
solid white.
Get
Oh, she's spoiled
out.
alright. She's
No,
spoiled
With the
alright.
ice blue eyes,
She's a rag doll.
A rag
doll?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you look at her face, you see it.
look at
Oh, I see that.
her. My
I was there
God.
for 2 minutes. She's spoiled because she came next to me, laid down, and then put her paw on my shoe and then went like this.
Like, rub me.
And then I'm like, wait, I just met you. And then she just laid down completely. I said,
Justin.
oh yeah,
And
you're
right
spoiled.
after he said
Olivia?
that, I told him, you gotta pay the taxes, man, when you walk
You're
in.
good for picking up straight pussy, though. You are good at that. And with that, I'm going to end the show. I love you.
Whee!
I like
Adan,
to play.
thank you for coming on some Pandagasms. You guys, thanks for coming to Puerto
Thank you
Rico.
for having
We're
and
gonna make sure we
spending
give links and all
my
that.
birthday. We're definitely gonna Adan, tell us where they can find you on social medias, a phone number, an email.
Instagram, Facebook, El Torito Wild Tours. Hit me up there.
Spell it.
that, 'cause
Spell it.
you know that accent.
Right.
Face.
Ay, Dios.
He said, oh, we're
Hold on, I've been drinking.
Gordito,
Hey, Torito, not El Gordito.
Dorito,
You said the fat one.
Gorgito Crunch.
She's fucking up the whole language.
I got that belly,
Taco
but
Bell menu.
Oh, brother, look at me.
Alfred, what was your favorite
Yo
part?
quiero.
What's your favorite part of the trip?
Wow. Okay, he said everything like
Like
him.
Yeah.
While Adan is looking up how to spell his name.
here, ELTI. What? Sorry, here we go again. ELTORITOWILDTORS. Shit, I gotta come up with a different name. I'll send you the link and you
You
put it
know
up.
what? Yes.
Go to YouTube.
You know what?
This
We're
is how
gonna.
much fun you're gonna have.
That's not enough.
Yes. You
That's
guys,
not enough.
trust me. If you've ever had a doubt on where to go and you're trying to find somewhere to vacation, please come to Puerto Rico. Please hit up Adan. Please get William Chef William
Chef William Monegro.
Monegro. Monegro. Please,
Tell him
please.
around. He'll
They're
give you
amazing.
all the answers.
Everything.
Corn sticks.
Everything.
Yo.
Everything.
Them
Everything.
horns.
With that, peace, love, and light, prosperity, and abundance. I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next show.
Salud.
Salud.